Good evening, everyone. So now today we are going for. So today we are going to start with 5 point. I have taken a try this time portion of geometry, and I'm going to teach you people just on a screen. So let's see. It is also a big challenge for me. So why don't we go to start? So first, there are a few things which we need to focus on. This was exercise 5.3, which we had done. So here, next part, measuring angles. Previous part was related to how to form an angle, and how many kinds of angles are there. This chapter is actually talking about measuring angles, means how can you measure, how can you find that what is the degree of the angle. I think degree is what? Actually, let me tell you the way we are having. When you want to find out the distance between two places, you use meter or kilometer. When you want to measure something, like you want to take milk, you can say 1 liter, 2 liters, and all that. The same way, when you want to measure angle, here comes degree. Degree is the unit, you can say. It is the unit by which you just add it up. Okay. But I can see it's completely visible here. It's completely visible. So let's have a try once more. Why don't you join it back again? Let's have a try. Not. So I'm coming. There is no network issue here. So how can you find that this is going on? So how can we find the measurement of an angle? So first we need to understand it is always found in degrees. It is always found in degrees. Now what is degree? How to mention degree? Do we need to mention DEGREE every time? Or we just put a dot over here, right? We need put a dot. So let me tell you that whenever we talk about degree, so we call it 180 degree. Don't write it DEGREE, the spelling. 75 degree. So this is the something which is evaluating, which is called as a unit to measure any angle. So we are done. If we are able to find out which angle is this, so we can definitely go for it. Now coming to the next part, that how can we say that which angle is of what? You also know very well, we are having hardly the angle 360 degree, which is called as the complete angle. So here in this one, what we find, what things are we needed, what are the items needed to find out the actual degree. So let me tell you, here we have, we are in need one, a protector, right? When you go for the protector, just observe this protector first. It's very important to observe the protector. This is called the M, okay, the midpoint. This is called M, the midpoint. What happens here, it is actually the same image of the protector. So what things it has, you can find here the downside is the scale mentioned here. It's not having number 1 2 3 4, it's not having that, it's having just the scale. Okay, then we find it's having one, this M. What does it mean, this M? So let me tell you, M is actually the midpoint. M is actually the vertex, you can call over here. So M will work as a vertex. So whenever you want to go for the calculation and finding out the measurement of any angle, it is compulsory that one point should be here. Means as you, so compulsory, this line, this is supposed to be there exactly at this point. That you need to remember. Second thing, what extra information it gives. Here we find from inside. Basic concept is we take from inside only. We call it that this way. This is 0 degree, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 90, 100 and 170 and comes to 180, right? But if you need to find out between 100 and 110, means if it is 10, 20, 30, 40, you are able to do. But if it is 45, how to do? You can check it here as well. That if you just see here, Between this 30 and 20 we have a line as well, right? Between 50, this is 50 and this is 40, between that comes a line here. What exactly it is? It is 45. Between 30 and 20 comes in the center, this is 25. This comes between 60 and 70, so in the center is the 65. Okay, so this is the way we can find out that protector we can draw. Now what is the use of this one? This is also the something which is written here. 90-degree is at its place only, but have completely changed. So let me tell you, you have to form, you have to decide. Most of the time we are using actually the inner portion only. That's why we have all the angles starting from this or this or that or that. This way it goes. But sometimes what happens, if we take the base this side, take the base this side, so we form the inside one. But sometimes what happens, we take the base this side, take the base this side. So what will be the 20-degree angle? This is 20-degree, this is 50-degree, this is 70-degree, this is 90-degree. It goes in a different direction. That's it. We can never call it this angle, we can never call it an obtuse angle. Why? Because the base is here, and according to the base it comes only to 40-degree. So what we find here, it is 40-degree angle, right? So depends which base you are taking. If you are taking this side base, so inside portion will be there. If you are taking this side base, so outside portion, outside degree is taken, or outside scale is taken for the measurement. That is very important, that you need to know about. Now coming to the next point. Here is the protector, we got to know. What extra do you in need of? So let me tell you, extra is a scale. If you don't have a scale, that is also not a big deal, because here you can see this is the scale showing here. But it does not require any numbering. Remember, it does not require any numbering. So whenever you draw any angle, what are you in need of? You need of a straight line angle, means something which with the help of which you can draw a line. So here this one is going to help you draw a straight line, right? Then what to do? Coming, that first you have to draw a straight line. So I have drawn a straight line over here. Now which side we are going to take? Most of the time we are taking from the right hand side only, right? So this point where you can see M is written, the midpoint, you have to keep your midpoint exactly the point over here, exactly the point over here, and then you have to find out the scale. What things you have to do? 2 or 3 things you have to do. First step is, the step 1 is draw a line with the help of the scale, right? This is done. Now the second step is, 2 things you have to make sure. Second step is, you have to focus on this line. You just see this line over here where the C is mentioned, this line. Okay, so when you go for this line where C is mentioned, so you have to match this line with that particular line. That's very important. This particular line is supposed to be matched with this line, means you directly keep this dark blue line directly on this one. When it is completely on this one, then try to match this point with this point, this point with this point. Both the things should match carefully, and when it is matched, then you take any angle. If you're taking 60-degree or 90-degree or any angle, but 2 things we have to be very careful, that this angle, this line should match with this line. Okay, this line should match with this line, should match with this point here. When it is matching, then you're free to locate any angle, to measure, to write down, or to draw any angle on the paper. One thing is very important, that when you go for it, make sure that your pencil is completely sharpened. It must be pointed. If it is blunt, undoubtedly instead of 40 it will reach to 44, or it will reach to 41. It will be a problem, right? And after that, when we are putting the dot over here, make sure that with the scale, with the help of this scale only, or another scale also, another ruler also, you can take the help of this dot, and this dot should completely match, and then you have to draw the line over here. If it does not match, so first step is draw the line, right? Second step is match with this point and this line, right? With the help of that, you just point out this angle over here. You the angle over here, a dot, just like a dot. Don't make it thick. If you make it thick, it will be wrong. Then this dot and this dot should completely match. Completely match, and with the help of a ruler or with the help of this scale, you just draw a straight line over here so that there will be no problem. Means it will be a straight line. And now put an arrow, arrow, arrow over here and give the name like this. And here becomes the angle. So these are few things you need to focus on. But right now actually the chapter is not related to that. So that what is it? Question number 1 comes that what is the measure of a right angle? What is the measure of a right angle? What is it? Actually it is 90 degree. What is the measure of a straight angle? It is right. Coming to question number 2, whether it is true or false. So let's see. You know about acute angle, which is less than 90 degree. Obtuse angle, which is more than 90 degree and less than 180. Reflex angle, which is more than 180 degree. That you people know. Complete angle is 360 degree and straight angle is 180 degree. Right. So here the question is completely based on that. Question number 2a. The measure of an acute angle. The measure of acute angle is 90 degree. Not equal to means it should not be more than 90 degree. What does it mean? Not greater than. Not greater than means it is less than. This is talking about less than 90 degree. This number is less than 90 degree. So undoubtedly we know the measure of an acute angle is always less than a 90 degree. So the answer A will be true. It is correct. It is telling, as I told you, this is, what does it mean? It means less than 90 degree and it means more than 90 degree. Okay. It means equal to 90 degree, right? Less than 90 degree, more than 90 degree and equal to 90 degree. Let's go for number B then. The measure of an obtuse angle less than 90 degree. Are you sure? Obtuse angle, as per my knowledge, obtuse angle is actually more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. But here it shows that it is less than 90 degree. So what is it? Acute angle then? Undoubtedly the answer will be wrong. It is false. Actually it should be, if it is written this way, 90 degree, then it would be correct. But as it is written this way, it is completely incorrect. The measure of a reflex angle greater than 180 degree. Here 180 degree and this is greater than. So you just see reflex angle is greater than 180 degree. Yes, because it is greater than 180 degree only. The measure of a complete angle, complete revolution. One complete revolution is 360. Yes, undoubtedly yes. It is 360 only. Coming to number E. If angle M means angle A is equal to 50, angle 53 and B is 35. So what do you find? Which is bigger? Which is greater? One is 53, another is 35. Which is greater? Undoubtedly A is greater. Right? A is greater. So here also correct. A is greater than angle B. It is correct now. Coming to question number 3. Write down the measure of some acute angles. You just need to write down. Write down means you have to mention the name of the angles which are just less than 90 degree. Mention it 45, 47, 90, 89, 33, whatever angle you mention. But make sure if it is more than 90 degree or 90 degree, it will be wrong. So acute angle is always supposed to be less than 90 degree. Coming to number B. Some obtuse angle means more than 90 and less than 180. So what is more than 90? We find more than 90 is 95, 185, 200. No, 200 is more than 180 degree. So it will not be, right? So we have to write the angle which is between 100, between 90 and more than 90 and less than 180 degree. So you just supposed to write down the examples. Write down the names, nothing else. Now, coming to question number 4. Take your protector and here you have to find that whether it is, means what is the angle. Write down the measure of the angle here. So when you find question number 4, what I told you, the most important thing, check with the base. Where is the baseline? So in this one, in number A, the baseline is here, means to the right hand side, right? So what you need to do, that particular blue line, dark blue line, which is shown on the protector, it should match with this line. The vertex should match with the M, which was there. And then you have to mention that it is that angle. But make sure that blue line should directly match with it and the vertex should directly match with the point on the protector. Then only you are able to find out the angle. Number B, again the base is this only. Here you can easily say it is an obtuse angle. But how to find it out? Again the same. Line on the line, vertex on the vertex. Remember, line on the line and vertex on the vertex. So when you are very sure that the dot means the point on the line and the protector is the same, then only, and the line is also matching with it, then only you need to check it. Else don't check. Make sure it is matching. Then you check, you will directly get the answer. So question number 4 was just like that. Measurement here. Coming to question number 5. Don't check it. Let me tell you, don't check it. Because it is telling the first estimate. First estimate. What does it mean by estimate? Means you just need to check it. You have to go through. You have to observe it. Which is correct one. So you can see here. It sounds coming this side and this is coming that side. So undoubtedly this one is the greater one. Okay, this is the greater one. Means this is the larger measure. Which angle is having the larger measure? So we find angle B is having the larger measure as compared to angle A. Now how to find it out? I have already told you, line to line, point to point, then check the angle. Line to line, point to point, and then check the angle. Coming to number 6. Again the same here. You just see from these two angles which have larger measures. First you observe, okay? Because it is telling estimate and then confirm by measuring. So by estimating also I can easily say this angle is the larger one. We can easily say. But we have to confirm it as well. So just line to line and point to point. Just go for it. Coming to question number 7. Fill in the blanks with acute, obtuse, right or straight angle. So let's see what the measurement says. An angle whose measure is less than that of a right angle. Means the angle which is less than 90 degree. What the angle is? Less than 90 degree is always acute angle. Less than 90 degree is always acute angle. Next is an angle whose measure is greater than that of a right angle. Something which is greater than a right angle. Something which is greater than a right angle is what? That is obtuse angle. That is obtuse angle, right? Greater than 90 degrees obtuse angle. Number C. An angle whose measure is the sum of the measures of two right angles. An angle whose measure is the sum of the measures of two right angles. So two right angles means 90 plus 90. 90 plus 90 makes it 100. Is that of a right angle. Means when the sum of the measures of two angles is that of right angle, then each one of them will be, means when you want to make it 90 degree, which angles you are going to add up? Undoubtedly, can you add a obtuse angle and a right angle to make a right angle? Undoubtedly no. You have to add two acute angles to make a right angle. So here answer is an angle whose measure is the sum of two angles is that of a right angle. Okay, this is actually known as the acute angle. Number E, when the sum measures of two angles is that of a straight angle. Means when two angles you are adding up and you are making it 180 degree. You are adding up two angles and making it 180 degree. Means two is that of a straight angle. A straight angle is 180 degree only. But if one of them is one angle is less than 90 degree. So if I just want to make it a straight angle, one angle is an acute angle. So what is the second angle? Undoubtedly it is a obtuse angle. One is acute angle and second is the obtuse angle only. Coming to question number 8. Here you just need to find out. Means estimating. You have to estimate only. Acute angle with this base. That's why. How can you find this base only? So here is the circle made. Okay. So this base means it is obtuse, acute, and obtuse. These are that. Coming to number 9. Coming to number 9 here. Find the angle measure between the hands of the clock in each figure. So it's very easy for you because from exercise 5.1, 5.2 and 5.3, you've gone through this only, right? So you can easily find it out. So this is 90 degree. This is undoubtedly, you have to find out the measurement. So you have to draw a clock. Then you go for to 12 and 1. Then this one will be the base and this will be the main. Then we can go for it. Here as it is very clear that it is a straight angle, right? So I think till now it is almost clear to you all, right? If it is completely clear, that's very good. Though I just wanted a protector and all for your help, for the clarity, but you also know this time and in this situation it's really difficult to manage with, right? So I'm just ending this session. If you have any doubt, you can ask me or you can write in the comment box as well. Okay, and if you're joining the classes and not subscribe the channel, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Even you can share it with your friends who are there in the same class, right? You can share it with your friends as well, so that they will get also the benefit of the same. Fine, thank you so much.